Greetings and salutations. This is a Dragon Barrows video. As you know, I have converted to paganism, more or less Nordic paganism. But I do enjoy watching videos like what the great people that Believe It or Not do. And I just recently watched a video of theirs saying, well, it's actually entitled, "Why Would Any Woman Go to Church?" They covered many things like leadership, household duties, being able to hit them, and that those things I have very little knowledge or something like that over. But with me dating a beautiful woman, I've come to know that this one topic that really hit me. Although, as you can see, I am a strong male, a strong heterosexual white male. I am the devil to the woke brigade. But besides that, this one topic, women's attire. Women's attire actually triggered something in me to make this video. And why did it trigger me to make this video is because I've seen many beautiful women be affected by this whole church's mentality when it comes to what to wear in church. And I have seen it within in where what can I wear, what do I wear, and all that other stuff, like they say what to wear, but yet they ask their like sometimes they ask their parents, and then if the parents are religious, they go, "Oh, ask the minister," and the minister will say, "Oh, my little sister, it is not you, it is the flock. Like, it is your friends that have gone you astray. It's your friends have done this, your friends have done that. You must arise above your friends. You must arise above this bullshit of the everyday person, the everyday world." And the woman, and this young girl could be wearing a they could be wearing something beautiful, especially if they're there's if they were to wear a solid fringe trim cami top that is black in color with spaghetti strap with the spaghetti strap on. And a small pair of denim shorts with a beautiful beautiful black blue denim shorts, and wearing like a nice tan brown pair of cowboy boots, and the minister tears into her, saying that you can't wear this. It is wrong. It is, you are like, and especially if this minister says to this young woman, you are tempting me from cheating on my wife. I don't want to be cheating on my wife with you. You are nothing but a temptress. You are nothing but a harlot. You are nothing but a whore. And I've actually seen that happen here in Sydney, Australia, where a group of women were literally bum rushed out of a church that I was visiting. Like, all they were these country girls who wanted to go to church, wearing something comfortable and casual to go to attend a church service. And like, after the service, I said, "What was wrong with that?" And he said, "My brother, these women would have tempted you. They would have taken them back to their place to live in, or they would have went to that brothel down the street, and they would have asked you for hundreds of dollars for you to have sex with them." And I'm thinking to myself, back then, like, I was slowly but surely getting away from Christianity, but that actually helped me in pushing me even further away. With this one minister saying, "Oh, you're a beautiful soul. I know you're a minister. He is a fine man, and he speaks highly of you." And I'm thinking, that's odd. I didn't think that my minister would do that. And even another, like, a month or so down the track, I went to a church closer into the city, and this is like in Sydney. These women came in wearing like a boob tube, a nice like a nice sweater, and it's like sweater and that, a nice pair of denim pants, nice high heels, followed by a wonderful headpiece. And even she was kicked out, and this pastor said, "To you R&B whores, get out of my church. Get out of the church. You are not welcome here." And this is a black man telling black women to leave because they rocked up in beautiful attire that is reflective of the late great R&B, rap, urban and hip hop megastar Aaliyah. the late great Aaliyah. The same Aaliyah from Romeo Must Die, starring alongside Jet Li. They look beautiful. They look stunning. And as I kept thinking about it, and it was just of the past couple of years, like 3 years ago, when I actually said, you know what, fuck Christianity. I'm now done with it. And this is one of the main reasons why I left. And this as I said, with believe it or not, why would women go to church? It makes me think about why would women want to go to a church if something small like their clothing can be such a huge issue. Well, then they got a lot of things wrong with them. And with one of these things that is they even don't want this stuff to happen inside the church. Outside the church, especially during the time of this past weekend, the 2023 Gay Lesbian Mardi Gras, like some of the costumes on that were beautiful. Like, I'm just thinking, shit, like those costumes are beautiful. And there are Christian leaders that say, now young people do not root this Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. They are nothing but homosexual dyke faggot bullshit motherfuckers. That's literally the attitude. They would use, like, I have one time there when I went to the Ingleburn Anglican Church. They said, and this is like the weekend off the Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, I went down there because I think they had some bullshit barbecue and I was seeing some old friends and some old past friends and that, so yeah. Fuck the Anglican Church at Ingleburn. There, I was just enjoying myself, and their senior pastor goes up and goes, "Guess what? We are surrounded by these sinful people, these people that are low and beneath us." And one of the older members, he looks like a bloody draft dodging hippie prick, looked over and seen two girls wearing like a rainbow colored tie-dye. And he yelled out, "Whores, lesbian whores." And I was like, I went up to him and said, "Dude, you know, they could be Christians celebrating the fact that that God made the rainbow." Then this old man told the pastor of the senior minister of that church, and the senior minister of that church said, "Look, you wear the rainbow, you support that team." And I was like, you want to preach that Noah you want to preach that Noah sermon again, which he did the Sunday before the Gay Lesbian Mardi Gras. in Sydney, he preached the beauty of the rainbow. He said, the rainbow is a promise that God will not flood the earth again. The rainbow is a beautiful message to all mankind. But because two women side by side were wearing rainbow tie-dyed clothing, were walking in front of that church, in front of the congregation, and one old man said, look at those lesbian whores, they all turned around and they looked with immense hatred in their faces. And these beautiful rainbow, one was wearing a rainbow coloured boob tube and rainbow coloured what looked like leggings and a pair of pink sandals. The other one was wearing was wearing a blue pair of sandals and a blue and a rainbow rainbow tie-dyed dress. And all because they're wearing rainbow coloured attire on the time of the Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, walking in front of the Anglican Church at Ingleburn. It was just whores this, sluts that, go across the road, you damn prostitutes, the other. And I'm just thinking to myself, you just acted like a hate-filled mob. You persecuted those women for wearing rainbow-coloured attire during the Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. And that was another reason. Then, a following couple of months later, guess what? All because that this is going to go on another one, another video of why I left Christianity, is one of their bloody members said, a female one that I was a friend with, who I look at now as being nothing more than a three-way banging bitch. All she just said was, how do you enjoy having a bath, or how do you enjoy having a shower? And I said, I spray a little bit of vanilla and mango fragrant air fresheners into the shower and have a shower, and that was it. Listen to some beautiful music. And apparently I was sexually harassing the women off that chat. So maybe she should have shut the fuck up about about that thing. She should have just asked her fucking female friends. But that's for another story. And this whole thing with clothing, it's always this hang up with clothing when it comes to the whole this whole Christian church loving bullshit. All I just see is, to be honest with you, with this whole nonsense about Christianity or this part of Christianity at least, is that all these so-called loving people are saying to any woman, and I made a video, and this also goes back to that CMS video. They go to these overseas, they go to places and they say to the native women, oh, you shouldn't show your breast off, you shouldn't be showing your ass off, you shouldn't be showing your vagina off. That's ungodly, that's unspiritual, that's on this, that's on that. But yet, since they are the Christian representation in that area, guess what? Those little three-way banging bitches, in other words, these Christian women, wear the same bloody bullshit that an everyday woman in Sydney would wear. They tell these same women in Sydney, oh, you can't wear that because it's too revealing, but yet they wear the same bullshit. So they say, but yet they go, we're more covered, we're more modest. And I'm thinking, get stuffed. And I've actually made mention of one person, Keisha Davis, in that video as well. Like, she had, like, remember her saying that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do the other thing, and said it to a couple of young ladies who were talking about how beautiful, I think it was a couple of celebrities that have passed away, like the clothes that they were wearing. The Keisha was saying that now they they didn't wear the right thing, and guess what? She ended up wearing the same bullshit. She's wearing the same fucking bullshit in Peru. So yeah, that is absolutely horrendous and horrific. And especially for this bloody girl-defined sort of women. And they say, this is one of the things... so one of the things that they... One of these videos that I've watched, like, I've actually watched a few of these videos alongside Emma Thorne. She's a wonderful YouTuber, but there are a few things that she and I disagree on. But I will make that sort of video later. But still, I just see that with what these women, as in Bethany Bale and Kristen Clark, what they've done in that, and continuing to do to young girls, especially young girls trying to find their own way in the world, is literally harm them, literally damage them when it comes to expressions and that. And one of them has like Bethany's exciting pregnancy announcement and personal life update. I'm thinking, yeah, right. You thinking you being pregnant makes you special, love? You're not. Most of the women around the world can give birth. But some of them don't choose to give birth because they're narrow-minded, arrogant bitches who thinks that having no sex and spending your whole life in a fucking monastery is a good idea to keep you holy and pure. And I'm talking about bloody nuns of the Catholic faith, in the Catholic side of Christianity. Protestants and Catholicism are the fucking worst when it comes to giving proper advice to women. Especially when it comes to being sexually assaulted. I'm not sugarcoating with saying SA or this, that, or this bullshit saying, that bullshit saying. I don't get monetized at all from YouTube. Because I'm too fucking dangerous and I'm too fucking hot for their liking. But one thing I've noticed that with my life being a Christian, with now my former life being a Christian, is that Christianity is very dangerous when it comes to fashion, when it comes to a whole lot of things. But I'm just sticking with fashion in this sense. I've witnessed many ministers, more or so the ministers' wives. They are freaking nasty as fuck. Like, I can remember when Frozen, like Disney and Pixar's movie Frozen was the big movie deal of the era. I think it was 2012, mid 2012 when that movie came out, and the song "Let It Go" was ringing through the ears of me parents. I remember one young woman who's now turned to sexual Satanism. That's what she said. I don't know what it's about. I haven't asked her since back then I was a Christian. I didn't want to know. She showed a Christian a female of the church saying, "I wanted to do this for my graduation." First thing this old woman said, "Oh, you know that's off a kids movie, and why would you want to dress up as a kids TV, like a kids movie, a character from that?" That little comment snapped any confidence that she had of pulling it off. Second thing they said was absolutely fucking shocking. Oh, it was a wife of the visiting minister. They are fucking hard and fucking worse seeing that Christian that young Christian women or young women can get advice off if they're visiting a church. She looked on her phone and she was like, "Oh, isn't this beautiful?" "Oh, isn't she beautiful?" And this is what the girl wanted to dress up, wanted to wear to her formal. See, that's what all she wanted to wear. It covered up everything. It covered up everything, but then this bloody psychotic, old, wrinkly, three-way banging bitch. And I don't give a fuck if she's older than me. I don't give a fuck if she has grey hair. I don't give a fuck if she has wrinkles up her fucking ass. This one woman said, firstly, she said, aren't you a bit old for that? To me, it was like, yeah, that's a. Yeah, I can understand why, like, she would say that, because like it was a kids' movie, and this young woman recently turned 18. But the second thing she said was, you wear that to your graduation, you welcome young men to have sex with you with their eyes. I just said to this old throughaway banging bitch, isn't that a bit harsh what you said to her? She said, no. You are a man and you do not understand what a woman goes through to make herself look appropriate. I said to her, I have female cousins. I see what they go through. And she then demanded that I shut up. And then she continued to rip this young woman apart. Tore her up, saying, everyone, this stupid woman here wants to dress up like a character from a Disney cartoon. And the Disney cartoon in question is that Frozen nonsense. And the clothing that this $2 slut here wants to wear is the Elsa dark to light blue dress that is found in that movie. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? This young girl got on her phone, rang her father and mother up and asked for her to be taken away. And her mother, thank fuck her mum does see sense. She walked up to this woman. She said, you talk like that to my daughter again? I don't care if your fucking husband is high up in this bloody pathetic church's hierarchy. You be praying in hospital, and your pathetic congregation will be visiting you in a retirement home after that, because after what I've done with you, you'll be going to a nursing home and you won't be travelling around New South Wales terrorising little girls like my daughter. And the husband said, and the bloody bitch's husband said, you can't talk to my wife like that. She was only giving her opinion on your daughter's slutty attire. And the husband of the girl that I mentioned, I haven't mentioned her name because, you know, it was some time ago and I don't want her to come across this video, and she will come across this video in the future, but I don't want her to realize it is her. As I've seen this done many times in many churches, done by the local minister's wife, the local associate minister's wife, the student minister's wife, a visiting minister's wife, visiting CMS women, visiting guest speakers' wives. I've seen it. I've seen it all, and every single one of them would just say, "You are acting like a slut. You're wanting to be a whore. You're wanting this attention and that." I'm happy that her fathers went in and said, "You say anything about you say anything to my wife or to my daughter again, you won't be going to the hospital. I'll take your fucking head off, drive into Broke, bury your head in some waste, and with the rest of your body, I'm dumping it off the pier at Newcastle Wharf." And this minister said, "You are nothing but devils. You get your whole family out of here." And that fella just went, "I told you." And he's just done a punch and then he got tackled. So the only thing he did was broke a guy's jaw, and I was like, "Fuck yeah." But still, it's just, again, why would women want to get this sort of harassment? Why would women want this sort of denigration going to a Christian church? Why? Why would you want to put yourself through hell? Because you want to wear something that is modest and fashionable. And it's time that women need to stop going to church. It's time that women need to stand up for their rights. Feminism isn't dead. Well, the feminism that my mother fought for isn't dead. The feminism that my mum fought for, and the suffragettes many years before that, was to stop women from being mistreated. And I'm in that feminist camp, not this bullshit new stuff. This bullshit new stuff can get fucked. But the old fashioned ones is what I fight for. And it's for that very reason, and one of many reasons why I can't deal with Christianity. And this whole clothing situation, it is something that women need to be aware of before even thinking about attending a church or even visiting a church. Even if you just wear like a sun yellow dress that you've seen on some TV show. I once visited a church down in Ulladulla, and their senior minister, oh fuck, this was like 25 years ago when I visited, and their senior minister back then, fuck me. Especially with these holiday girls, like these holidays girls think, okay, we go to church, then we can go to the beach. Go to church, learn about God, go to the beach. The senior minister was actually doing a sermon on appropriate clothing at the beach. And these women were literally kicked out straight after the service. They said, "You dare come in wearing that bullshit here? You can't." No, they didn't say bullshit. They said you can't wear. You wear that King's Cross prostitute whore nonsense. Why did you come here thinking that you could learn the word of God while dressing in the way of the devil? And it's just so. And they said, well, we want to learn, like, we can wear this sort of stuff in our church. And they said, what? The Church of Lesbianism in King's Bloody Cross? This ain't King's Bloody Cross, and we're not the Church of Lesbianism. I forget the name of the bloody church off down that Protestant church down there in fucking Ulladulla. They said that we are there singing yada 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 of Ulladulla. We are a Christian church, not a lesbian church. We're not some homosexual loving bull hockey. I'm thinking, shit. They look nice in it. Like, they're wearing like light bluish tones and peachy pinky tones. All they just want to do is come in, get their fix for church, and go to the beach. I think I did bump into a couple of them throughout the years, and they just said that they just became atheists because of how they were treated. And again, why? I'm asking this question. Is it? And I may do a series on this. I may not. But if I do make a series, it will be informative. But if not, if this is going to be the only video I make on this topic regarding this video I've seen, then so be it. You know, it could be a season, it could be a series, it could be not. But yeah, I'm just so sick and tired of hearing pathetic ministers, pastors, reverends, and a couple of times they would have actually visited a Catholic church, thinking what's wrong with clothes? Hell, even I would be kicked out if I were to visit one or more of these churches. I think I would be kicked out too, because of late I've just fully immersed myself into the Scottish culture, and in the Scottish culture we wear kilts, and they'll look at me wearing a skirt. So to all those churches, and the church, and like the Anglican Church of Ingleburn that I've mentioned, they are that nasty, they are that cruel. And if they wanted to do a video, they want to sue me and say for me I gotta take this video down, guess what? I won't. Because the truth needs to be told. And the truth has to come out. And let me just finish off by saying this. In my faith, Freya, the beautiful goddess Freya, she's a goddess of love and a goddess of war. So you can be romantic with your man and fight for your man. And your man can love you and fight for you. You are not expected to be a weak woman in my faith. You can learn to be strong. You can even be a warrior in my faith. And yeah. One reason why women should convert to paganism, or women should convert to Nordic paganism, and that's, you can be any shape, be naked, and still feel beautiful. I am Dragon Barriers, here to say so long, farewell, adios.